All right, guys, we have our finals match here with KairoshiiiTV and Kistarl. Or is that, am I saying this right?
Uh,
Kistar,
yeah,
Kistarl
we should have asked them.
and Kairoshi? Kistarl and Kairoshi? I'm thinking that's what it is. It's
Oh,
all good. Kistarl, Kistarl and KairoshiiiTV. So KairoshiiiTV leading with that Thunderous Incineroar and Rayquaza Grimmsnarl on uh the side of what was it? Did we say it again? Cristaro.
okay, cool.
Cristaro.
All right, so I'm very eager to see what happens in this match. Um,
Me
this,
too.
this has been a long time coming with starting 6 hours and 30 minutes ahead.
Right. Yes. Almost 6.5 hours long in this tournament here. And this is our conclusion here. Rayquaza coming in for the Dynamax on Cristarl's side here. Looking big and threatening. This was definitely a huge menace in the last game. So sure to see
Thunderous
something
has,
coming here. And we also know this one has Earth Power too. Eerie Impulse going to make
you
sure
know,
that
I
Rayquaza is
know.
not doing very much from the get-go. And reflect on Grimmsnarl's side. I think that Eerie Impulse just shut down this Rayquaza 100%.
Oh yeah, most certainly. This went in. Uh, Eerie Impulse
Yes.
is a very good idea. That's
Very, very
that's
mean
a
in this meta
good
here,
idea.
especially with this special attack in Rayquaza. That Earth Power barely doing 25% damage, especially with the berry reducing that damage there.
Mm-hmm.
And a
And a
parting
parting
shot gonna
shot to
finish off the
boot.
turn.
Oh,
Incineroar's just going right back out and
yeah.
gonna reduce that special attack even more. Rayquaza really not doing anything. I mean, the best you could do here is switch in something like Zacian, pick up a couple of Airstreams, and uh, and roll on out of there. Groudon coming in, but again, Drought bringing in that Sun, Airlock preventing any of those bonuses from going off in the first place. So,
Yeah, this Thunderous has already shown that it support Thundy on turn one.
right.
Kastari's gonna have to find a way how to get around that.
Yeah, it's going to be a hard one to get around too. Support Thundy is often overlooked, and it can really shut down special attackers like this. Another Eerie Impulse going. Oh no, sorry,
Oh
Thunder Wave
my.
going into it, and wow, Rayquaza really can't do anything here. Groudon just going to sit there and Swords Dance in front of your face. You never like to see that happen. And Grimmsnarl coming in for the Spirit Break into Thunderous, but yeah, Grimmsnarl is a support mon. It's not here to do this that much attacking. Not really doing too much. Max Wormwind going into the Groudon, and still, even at a max attack, it's just nerfed into oblivion, not doing very much.
Yeah, I just think that Rayquaza's just gotta have to make the most out of his Dynamax and then just peace out.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, that's basically the long and short of it. They kind of used up their Dynamax on this opportunity, not knowing that the Thundy was support or not,
right,
and then they kind of paid the price. Maybe they were banking on them not knowing that they knew that their Rayquaza was special or not.
right.
But at this point, we have no idea.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's so far so good. It's worked out for him. I mean, you have now a Groudon on the other side with the carrying that +2 bonus from the Swords Dance. Definitely uh, a huge threat. Eerie Impulse coming off again into that Rayquaza, reducing it now ×4 special. I mean, like
Yeah,
you've
minus
got to
four.
get at this point. You've got to get the Rayquaza off the field. A big Max Quake coming into Grimmsnarl, going to take it
Minus
down to
five.
about 25% of its health left, and really, really, this Groudon is able to shut down this Rayquaza completely. Spirit Break going to come into the Thunderous, but really, again, just doing pennies in damage. Um, and
Yeah.
Rayquaza finishing it up with the Max Wormwind. Again, this thing has been nerfed to oblivion and not doing anything on the Groudon at all.
Yeah. That's at like -5 because of that parting shot as well.
Yeah,
Jesus H. Okay, so I would not be surprised in the slightest if this Rayquaza decides to leave. He
yeah,
still has a good amount of health. Maybe just
you need to leave.
maybe give the Grimmsnarl to the opponent. It's done its job at this point.
Yeah,
But
I mean, there's
oh,
the whole
jeez.
other side of the field has been shut down completely. Even though, Karoshi hasn't been picking up continuous KOs, they've still have clearly the momentum in this match.
Mm-hmm. Right now, the Groudon is at neutral because of the Max Wormwinds. And I think the what is it called? The Thundy is at -2. Not like it does much, but it matters.
Right, right, 100%. Light screen going to come up for the Grimmsnarl on
For instance,
Kistarl side,
in this
and a
case,
big Thunderbolt into Grimmsnarl, and it's not doing too much with that light screen coming in here. Max Rockfall gonna come right into that Rayquaza slot and does not
Rayquaza
KO.
lives everything. What
Rayquaza
the hell?
lives everything. This has got to be an assault vest. That light screen, well, no, the light screen didn't even do anything here, right? Did we get a reflect up
Yeah,
before? Did I
yeah,
miss a
reflect.
reflect? It had a
It
reflect.
has
Okay,
paralysis too. Oh my god, what the
and
hell's going
Rayquaza's
on?
completely paralyzed.
Okay, yeah, yeah, Groudon is still big dog in this
Right.
game. Thundurus is just going along for the ride, just doing little tickles at this point. Um,
Right, really, really ended up. I mean, like at first, the Groudon was really keeping the Rayquaza out of there, but honestly, the fact that Rayquaza and Grimmsnarl have been able to survive this long is very impressive, and is
mhm.
helping wall off the rest of their Dynamax. That still does not
Grimmsnarl
take
don't
out
care.
Grimmsnarl. Max Rockfall going to come hopefully to finish off the Rayquaza
Yeah,
at this
I think that
point,
that's
and
gonna kill off the
finally it
Rayquaza.
does
Airlock flip.
finish it off the
It's up
paralyzed
there.
Rayquaza.
Like, I'm not even joking. Then at that point, now sand is back up. So guess what?
Right.
It's gonna get buffeted by the sand.
Yeah, is it enough to KO it? I think the
Yeah, it's
Sand's
gotta
gonna end up doing more damage than Thunderous did.
yeah. At that point, yeah.
Right.
All right. What do they got in the back? They probably have a Lecky and a Zacian.
So
That could do
does
something.
Zacian and
Ooh,
Gastrodon clean up
Gastro.
from here? I don't know. I don't think so.
All right. That I would have to say that before you get anywhere with that Zacian, you have to take out that Thundy.
Yeah.
Um,
Especially with well, I mean, Eerie Impulse doesn't really threaten Zacian too much. You know,
yeah, because it's gonna Thunder Wave you, guaranteed.
right. Thunderwave is probably what I would call on it too, exactly. Um Now it's not really a big threat to Gastrodon, but I mean at this point, Groudon could either Swords Dance again or just start going for anything and just starting to get chip damage off Gastrodon and get it out of there. And also, there's still I think two Pokemon in the back. Yeah, there's still two Pokemon in the back on Karoshi's side. So
Yeah.
very, very strong position if you're Karoshi.
But if I learned one thing from this entire match, never underestimate the power of literally one Zacian.
That's true. That's true. Ice Beam
Oh
coming off
no,
of
it's an
Gastrodon
amazing
does look
kill.
a little
They may
little
want to go for
intimidating.
double. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't know either. Uh, Still contemplating the precipice blades of the rock slide. Everything. Um, okay, so yeah, still have two Mons in the back here to be able to clean up. I think that this is still really heavily on Kuroshi's side.
Yeah, Gastro and Zacian definitely has their work cut out for them in this one. It's a 4v2, and at this point, I'm doubting that what is it? They can do it, but I've been wrong before.
Yep,
Let's see what they can.
100%.
Okay, yeah,
100%.
based off their instant, they can probably bring it in again. Like just make Zacian not very threatening at all.
Yeah.
All right.
And then there's that Thunder Wave on Zacian that's going to put the paralysis on there.
Yeah.
Still not stopping this big Behemoth Blade from coming into Incineroar, but doesn't do too much damage being that it's a Steel type move. We've seen it once. Gastrodon using Zon, to get on that Thunderous, and now it is a Drowsy, and Incin getting that chip damage from the sand just a
Wait a
little
minute.
bit.
This means that Thunderous is safety goggles, right? Because it just didn't take sand chip.
Oh, very, very good. Keen
Ooh.
eye, keen eye.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
there you go, 100%. Safety
Um.
goggles, Thunderous.
Yeah, but yeah, Thundy is still. I think that Thunderous
I
could
guess that's good
definitely
protection
done its
against
job.
Venusaur, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. But yeah, right now Zacian is in a very bad state. It got its speed robbed away, and and also Incineroar's out. It got its Intimidate in. It's looking grim for the Zacian.
Yeah, and looks like Sacred Sword going into Incineroar. That's gonna clean that one up.
Oh no,
Um,
the Eerie Impulse.
and
Okay,
Gastrodon hits with Ice Beam into Thunderous, so it doesn't really matter the yawn. And looks like there's just an empty Behemoth Blade going into nothing.
no,
Oh
it's
no,
taking
it's
away
already
the
Sacred
engine.
Sword is insane. That's right.
Yeah, but that Eerie Impulse went square into Gastrodon's temple, so it's not gonna be
Yeah.
doing any damage anytime soon.
Yep. Groudon coming
Groudon,
back out to
Cali,
give it the
that
sun,
Cali
and
is
then
gonna
Calyrex can clean house from here.
that Cali is gonna just go in, just use Astral Barrage, and just like take massive chunks out of
Oh yeah,
Zacian.
100%. But remember, this Groudon we know is running Precipice Blades and Rock Slide, so it's not a dependable mon to hit anything really,
Yeah,
right?
I mean honestly,
Rock Slides can miss, Precipice Blades can definitely miss. So
I've seen many people blame Groudon that its Precipice Blades are like literally 2% accurate.
right, yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Astral Barrage coming off of Calyrex, and let's see, big damage going off of the
Zacian.
Zacian.
That was a crit. Oh
Yep,
my god.
yep, below
Precipice
50%
Blades.
health there, and we see the Precipice Blades hitting both Zacian and or did it miss Gastrodon?
Hey, Mr. Astro.
Gotcha.
True its nature.
True
Always
to
miss.
its nature, still misses. Gastrodon gonna go for
It's
the
gonna make
yawn.
Zaun.
I guess what is Gastrodon gonna do? Make everyone go to sleep and then kill everyone in their sleep? I don't know if that's gonna work out
Mm.
for him. That's a big uphill battle,
Slowly pulls out a pillow. He's like, yeah, I got
right?
this.
Everyone's gonna sleep now.
All right, but definitely a lot of information has been picked up through this first game.
Right.
The support Thundy. First of all, is a support Thundy, and also it has goggles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say that Prankster Thundy was indeed the MVP game one. It was
Yeah.
very crazy.
It was very
Uh,
crazy. It worked out a lot. And I mean, Prankster Thundy was something that I ran a lot in a draft league that I was running. It was a highly underrated mon. And Prankster Taunt is just a really shuts down a lot.
it hit
Gastrodon going to use
special
Yawn.
early on. Not ain't gonna
Yep.
happen. I think that Ground now goes to bed.
Yep. Groudon goes
Everyone's
to
taking
sleep
night
now.
Groudon.
Yep.
Dude, I wish that was me.
100%.
We've been going for a
And
long time.
yeah.
But yeah,
True.
we got this.
I've
Is it
damn near 7 hours, right? Um, yeah,
yeah,
someone used yawn on us a long time ago, and we've still been making it way more
yeah,
turns than we
I mean, these
need
freaking
to.
battles are electric.
And we got a Psyshock into Groudon. Uh, Gastrodon. Groudon is fast asleep. Gastrodon's going to use yawn. Where there's a yawn, there's a way.
Like,
Calyrex is now drowsy.
dude,
Um,
this Gashon's been eating up so many hits. Is it gonna go for
so
like
many hits.
oh, okay, and now it stops
Light
eating.
screen is now worn off. This is the big
It's
turn for
crafting
it.
time.
Astral Barrage going hopefully to KO Gastro now.
Oh yeah, that was the
Yep,
one.
and that was the one. That was
Yeah,
the one needed. All
amazing game.
right.
A lot of things.
Amazing game one.
Like they are very well aware that you are special.
Yeah,
Um, that you're special. Wait. You have to do something about that.
right. Right. That
Um,
Eerie Impulse on Rayquaza shutting it down completely was really clutch, and I think that that's what absolutely won it from and that was a turn zero win.
yeah, Gaston did quite the last stand, but it just was not enough. Grimmsnarl
One.
from
Yep.
beyond the grave was trying to protect it.
Valiant effort from Gastrodon, exactly. Valiant effort. I think that if it had gotten the yawn off there is a bit of a way, especially you can hit some scalds onto Groudon, and then as long as Calyrex stayed asleep long enough, you can pull it off. Where there's a yawn, there's a way.
Oh my lord, that was quite a very good match. A very
Yeah,
good game right there. The match isn't done yet.
100%.
Both people I think are very well equipped to take on each other.
Yeah.
That support Thundy really got the
Eerie
spotlight.
Impulse.
Yep,
Eerie
Eerie
Impulse
Impulse got it good.
completely shut down that Rayquaza. I mean, they thought Crystal on the other side thought they were smart with the Max Quake coming out of Rayquaza. Nope. I seen it. It's happening. You can't stop it. Uh, so very, very interesting plays there.
Yep. Now we're just waiting for the next match. I'm at the edge of my seat right now. I cannot wait for this one.
Yeah, you're at your edge of your magical forest stump, right?
Oh yeah, I gotta get out of this
Yeah.
magical forest. This lizard has been whispering things in my ear all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like it
I wouldn't
anymore.
listen to it. I think it probably has got bad influences. It looks yeah. It looks like it's probably said bad things. Anyways, Incineroar Rayquaza for the lead on
We're doing it
Crystal's
again.
side.
Surely they
Uh
won't do it again.
Incineroar and Thundurus on uh Kiroshi's side here.
Okay, yeah. So they learned a very painful lesson the last game.
Yeah.
Let's see if what they do for this one.
Right. Are we gonna see another Max Rayquaza or are they gonna pull the same trick here? I don't know. Uh again, Prankster Thundy is definitely one that is it's tough one to deal with. It's definitely what you don't want to deal with. Especially with how much it shut down Rayquaza last time. So I don't think locking it into a Dynamax is probably the best move here.
Mhm. As we can
Hopefully,
see here, they're also trying to see what's going on, like
yeah,
what they can do. The mind games are setting in.
100%. Whew. All right. I'm excited to see where this one goes. Rayquaza has been a really impressive force in these last couple of matches here. We get the fake out coming off of Thundurus, and Rayquaza goes for an Earth Power
That's a
into
Shuckleberry. Oh no. Okay.
Incin, and that procs the Shuckleberry. That gets it about 25% health. Um, and Incineroar gets the parting shot into Rayquaza, but now at least this Rayquaza is in a position where it's not as big a deal to withdraw it, right?
Yeah, it can leave no harm, no foul. I
Right.
believe. The Incineroar did buy it some time, so I can actually just try and get a good lick onto the Incin, which I think is
Yeah.
they're trying to get that out of the way so that other Pokemon can get that can come in later and sweep. Probably Zacian, because Zacian has an issue with that, to say the least.
Yeah. Yeah. But Eerie Impulse and Thunder Wave still are big, big threats to this Rayquaza, and especially trying to get that steamroll going. So we'll see how this ends up playing out. Looks like we're gonna get a max Groudon on Kiroshi's side, and yeah, I mean that's definitely gonna be a big threat to Incineroar, and with Rock Slide in the back there, it could be a big threat to Rayquaza. But Rayquaza's coming back anyways. Grimmsnarl's coming back out to replace the Rayquaza. Can it still survive enough to throw up those reflects and those scary phases? We will find out.
I don't know. It all depends on what Groudon does and what is it and Thundy does. I'm pretty sure Thundy
Yeah,
can't really kill it. Groudon may be, but not Thundy, not that. Um,
100%. Groudon going Thundurus went into a Thunder Wave. Doesn't affect Grimmsnarl because it is a Prankster immune. Max Quake going into the Incin spot, and that will take out Incin.
All right.
Big advantage here again for Karoshi.
Yep. They could chuck out. What is it? Now I think that Grimmsnarl's out. Maybe it has fake out. We don't know.
It could have
Um,
fake out. Yeah,
and
very true.
if
This is a Grimmsnarl that we've seen before, though. Is it not? Is this not? Did we
yeah,
not know
I
that it
don't
has
know.
a reflect in Scary Face? I thought it was
Maybe.
screens and Scary Face, but
Okay.
that's
Yeah. That right. That might be it. Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah. Because
But I feel like we've
this
seen a lot of Grimmsnarls too.
yeah this Grimmsnarls have been coated the top spots
Right, that might have just been Nibs' Grimmsnarl because I know Nibs was running that same thing.
Yeah, Nibs does like his Grimmsnarl. I can
Nib,
attest.
he does love Grim. And there is Rayquaza again in a still with the Thundy on the other side. It's still not the ideal
Yeah,
position
yeah.
to.
Thunderous is gonna come back right to meet him.
Right, yeah. And that Thundurus is still dead on, is dead set on making sure that Rayquaza is nerfed.
Mm-hmm. Because I'm sure that they know that that Rayquaza is their ticket out of here.
Right, Rayquaza's been their bread and butter pretty much the entire uh, tournament.
Yeah.
So, and now we see that happening again. Rayquaza going big, just gonna go for it. Might as well. Hopefully, gonna deal with that Thunderous right before trying to get something rolling here. But we shall see.
Yep. Okay.
Grimmsnarl, Thunderous going for the Thunder Wave.
All right. That means that Rayquaza has some opportunity to use use move that actually do damage.
Right here comes Reflect coming off of Grimmsnarl, and a Max Quake coming off of Rayquaza into Grimmsnarl as well, or yeah, back into Grimmsnarl.
Doesn't do that much because of the thanks to the reflect,
Nope,
but it
yep,
gets a
Reflect
special
really,
defense.
really putting in work here.
So Max
Mhm.
Airstream's gonna come out right, going to go into Thundy, trying to do some chip damage, take it out. But
Right.
that special defense boost from the Groudon is really paying off.
It really is. It really is. And I mean, it's also resisted because it's flying and electric, but still Rayquaza can put out a lot, and that's really um not doing too much. So interesting position here. I really feel like this may end up being just a 2-0 match.
Yeah, I think that this is gonna that they're just trying to close up the game right now.
Yeah.
Just trying to get rid of that. Make good and damn sure that Rayquaza is not going to be making any trouble.
Right. And here comes a Max Wormwind in from to Thunderous. It's still not enough to take it out, which is very, very not the position that you want to be in if you're Kristal.
Hmm.
And Max Quake going into the Grimmsnarl. That is still not enough to take it out there. So Grimmsnarl still staying on the field, able to still cause problems, and Groudon just absolutely collecting those bonuses from its max turns here. Still sitting pretty on the other side. Rayquaza, of course, paralyzed, but still with one turn of Dynamax here. Uh, who do you think is this still?
I
Uh,
I think
and
that
and
the game's closed out
yeah,
at this point. They kind of ruined the Rayquaza's Dynamax with paralysis and eerie impulses,
yep.
and Grimmsnarl can't do much, and it's got to be a Zacian in the back. And Thunderous is just all too eager to just Thunder Wave it yet once more.
Absolutely. I can't really do too much to Grimmsnarl up here. So Grimmsnarl's had, its time to kind of set up whatever it wants to. But honestly, I don't know what else Chris Cristal, I believe, can do to really turn this around.
Yeah,
So
it's
Zacian coming out here.
I
That
think
is an interesting
he's
one
trying to
because you
get
can still here. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're paralyzed, you can still send off some max airstreams. Thunderbolt
yeah,
going into Zacian, doing some chip damage here. Max Airstream going into Thunderous, doing the cleaning up damage there. So no more Thunderous. That definitely puts a little bit into perspective here. You've got to take out the Groudon at this point, though.
yeah. I think that Groudon can just use Precipice Blades or yeah.
Right.
Um,
Rock Slide still
yeah,
just chiseling damage onto Rayquaza. Rayquaza proven to be very, very bulky.
yeah. But right now I think that like Instant can come out, ruin the
Yeah.
Zacian. Grimmsnarl kind of already did his job. It's like red health right now.
Right.
Which is what I would expect why Groudon decided to Rock Slide. Right now, I think Groudon's also not very well is also very nerfed right now due to the all the max worm wins that were being thrown out.
Mm.
This I am still rooting for Kristarl.
Yeah.
But I think they'll take that they need to do a lot of work, and I mean a lot for them to win.
Right. It's going to be an uphill battle from here, but it is 3v3, so there is where there is there's a little bit of hope. Um Ensign though really really threatening the Sasuke and Rayquaza not too incredibly threatened by this Groudon, especially now that its Dynamax is over. But if it gets some Sword Dances in, then it can really be it can really be a threat to it. Despite even hitting it with these Rock Slides. I mean, Rayquaza has been proven to be incredibly bulky during these past turns, so it doesn't surprise me too much. Air Slash coming off of Rayquaza into Groudon, just doing barely
Yeah,
anything
that
to it.
ain't doing nothing.
Swords Dance from Groudon.
Those special
That's gonna
defense
give it a
moves and that eerie impulse is really doing it. They're just trying
yep,
to claw. They're just trying to claw their way into getting a flinch with their air slash.
100%. And yeah, so Zacian completely kind of stopped that last play. You can get a Flare Blitz into Zacian. Oh, no, not gonna do that? Okay.
Yeah, I think that what they're just trying to go for is just trying to get like some damage here and there, and then in comes the Cali Shadow just to clean up.
Right. I think that's fair.
That's what I think is going to happen.
Yeah.
Um, that they're just like they're like throwing around stuff and going okay.
Groudon goes for Protect here. And we see Zacian coming in with the Behemoth Blade going into the Groudon, but it is protected. Rayquaza is paralyzed and cannot attack. And Incineroar goes for the Flare Blitz into Zacian, which does not KO, but
Oh
does burn.
no! Okay.
But does burn.
Oh
Oh,
god,
man.
that's just
That is a
gruesome.
big. Oh, critical play
Oh
here.
my god, yeah.
And so it looks like really Groudon is in a great position to clean up here. Zacian going to come in with the Behemoth Blade, and I don't know if it can take anybody out here. Groudon just
No.
chiseling into it. It's not very effective.
Oh
That
my
burn
no.
really
Okay, yeah,
doing
they're done, I would say. Oh
Rock Slide, going to put both of them into barely red territory. Flare Blitz going to probably finish up that Zacian there, and it does. And
yeah, thank
now
god.
you have a paralyzed Rayquaza with just a sliver of health. And who else in the back?
Yeah, they got a Cali out of spec wait,
Callie?
the opponent has a Grimmsnarl at red health.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, that's about it, I would say. Um,
Yeah. I think
yeah.
that probably is where you just forfeit.
Yeah,
Um,
the burn is just salt on the wound at that point.
yeah, it really salt in the wound. Which that means that it'll look like this match will go this tournament will actually go to Kristoff.
Yeah,
Yep, and that's
very
the
good.
forfeit right
Amazing,
there.
amazing plays by everyone
Karoshi,
here.
sorry, Karoshi. Yeah, congratulations to Karoshi for winning the second Wide League tournament, sponsored, of course, by Silphco Sports. It has
Yep.
been an absolute pleasure hanging
And
out with
don't
you
forget
guys.
the prize
Yes,
of 30 of a box of Evolving Skies.
yeah.
That's I mean, honestly, if I wasn't casting, I would have been competing for it.
Right, I would have too. That's a great prize to get. Congratulations to Karoshi. It's funny because you had to defeat a Rayquaza to get the Evolving Skies, which have Rayquaza on the actual package there. So
Yeah, amazing plays by everyone. Uh,
amazing plays.
I'm very thankful to be to be casting this tournament. Uh,
Yeah.
thank you everyone again. I want to go to bed.
Yes. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Thank you, Wide, for having us. It was a fantastic time casting for you guys. Fantastic matches all around. What'd you think of that finals match?
Bro, that was fantastic. Honestly, that Rayquaza did so much work in that last match. I was,
Yeah,
then you come into this next match and you just see that there is literally one Pokemon that just countered it into the dirt. I mean, that
yeah,
Thundy did
Yeah,
everything
Thundy
that
was the
Rayquaza did
biggest
not want it to
MVP.
do.
Yeah,
100%.
It 100% ruined his game. There was no way around it.
Yeah,
He had nothing to deal with it. There was in both games you could see
yeah.
that was the answer. I mean, that just there was no turnaround, dude. That was it.
Oh yeah.
So that was really cool. Yeah, I love that match. It was great. Showed just the power and versatility of, one match you see this Rayquaza just do a ton of work and just do solid, and then you come in and just absolutely have zero answer and do nothing.
Right.
So I mean, it was good. I mean, it was a close match. I mean, even though that was still such a hard match, he played really well with that Rayquaza. To see a Rayquaza make it the top 2 is, I mean, honestly, super cool. I'm glad it wasn't just 2 Kyogres or something like that. It was It was a cool matchup. I mean, we had one.
It wasn't Swordfish versus Swordfish.
Yeah, we actually had only one Zacian in the top 2, which is fantastic. That's super cool to me. So yeah, really, really cool to see that.
Very, very cool.
I want to really quick give a big shout out to all these guys that are here and everybody who made this happen, because there is literally zero chance that I do all of this by myself. I did a lot of the back end stuff to get everything prepared, but there's no way I could do all this. There was just way too much help. And I want to give a big shout out to the guy up here, Bruce Bain, and also the guy down below, Up Smash, for staying here all night long. 7 hours of gaming and commentary for you guys. It was a fantastic night. You guys did awesome, and it was a fantastic... I mean, I had a blast. I know a lot of other people seemed like they were having a great time. You guys were having a great time because you couldn't stop talking about these matches. They were fantastic. We had some really cool matches. So the competitors who came with their A game, and it was awesome that they all came out. We had 32 people sign up for this, which was fantastic. I thank you all for taking your time.
Nibs plays games in the chat, getting into top 4. Congratulations, bud. You have nothing to be ashamed of. You absolutely played amazingly. So
gaming, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. There,
some of those sets you played, man, it was crazy.
Fantastic.
You were doing so good, man. To get top 4 was awesome, dude.
Landorus, the Landorus plays, I feel like the way you used Landorus this entire tournament was really, really fantastic. So,
dude, you should have listened to me say about what was going on with you, Nibs, because I was saying Nibs knows how to go for the kill every single time.
Go back and watch us talking about a lot of your matches. It's great. You did a great job. Congratulations.
Nibs went in this game.
Right, yeah, it was awesome to be able to watch as many as we could. I was glad you made it as far, because your
we have Kairoshi. We have Kairoshi in chat with us, don't we?
I don't know if Kairoshi is in chat, to be honest. I'm not.
Okay.
I don't think
I heard
he's in Discord.
Yeah.
Oh no, he is. Oh, he's in here chat. Oh, he is actually. So actually, let's talk to Kairoshi.
Yeah, congratulations, bud.
Kairoshi, hold on. I gotta unmute him. Yo, Kairoshi, are you there, man?
Yeah, I'm here.
Congratulations,
Kairoshi, dude, the winner of the tournament, man. Thanks for coming out, dude. You gamed well, bro. That was fantastic match. Can you just go over your team a little bit, man? The Groudon, the Shadow Rider. Can you just go over what you did and how that game went, dude?
So I'm gonna be honest with you. I saw a lot of special Ray on Showdown. So off rip, I knew it wasn't physical Ray. I knew it was special. So I was like,
nice.
Gotta lead Thunder. Gotta shut it down right away. Gotta do nothing.
Yeah, you effectively took that Rayquaza's lunch money the entire match.
Right.
For both matches.
Thundy was MVP there. That last in that championship match, 100%. Just absolutely shutting down the Rayquaza.
Between the eerie impulses, the stuns. I mean, the stuns were happening even after Thundy was dead. I mean, the thing was just literally wreaking havoc the entire match. There was no way around it. And the worst thing, it felt like they had no answer for it, or if they did, they weren't utilizing it the way they could, because he was just there and he always got what he needed to off. So it was really cool to see, man.
He led 100%. He led correctly game 2. With Ensign and Ray. I thought he was gonna die max turn 1 and then try to knock out the Thunderous.
Yeah, honestly, that's kind of what I thought was gonna happen too, and I'm surprised it didn't happen, because man, that Thunderous. I mean, then the next turn, it's like you were just right in the same position. It wasn't even like that turn had happened really.
If you left it on the field, it was gonna.
He went for Earth Power, and I was a little confused as to why he did that, because I already wrote Shuka to him.
Yeah.
But anyway,
100%.
The thing is pressure gets to everyone, even me.
Yeah, it has been one hell of a tournament.
I got something for winning. I was playing for fun.
You won.
You got an awesome prize, man. So the sponsor for my normal streams is Elite Pokebox. They do awesome stuff with Pokemon cards, monthly subscriptions that I open up all the time. But they were super kind and they wanted to help out with the tournament, and so they definitely gave the first prize winner a booster box of Evolving Skies. So I will get your information here in a message, and they're
shit.
actually going to send you an entire booster box of Evolving Skies. Yeah, no shit. You just won
Yeah.
a fucking prize, my guy. So
That's
congratulations, dude.
how much is that valued?
Congrats.
I mean, if you get it retail, you're probably looking like 130. If you're paying like not retail, which
Yeah.
a lot of people do, I mean, you're looking 150, 160.
You won money.
Skies,
Yeah.
Evolving
congrats.
Skies was not one of those sets where, like Battle
Right.
Styles. Battle Styles was a garbage set. It's not worth any money. Evolving
funnily
Skies,
enough,
dude.
Evolving
Sheesh.
Skies flagship Pokemon was Rayquaza.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was, dude. Yeah.
You had to
so-
take down Rayquaza to get the Evolving Skies pack. So there you go,
Yeah,
final boss.
You must defeat the Rayquaza to become the Rayquaza.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Pretty
Yeah,
awesome.
dude, so congrats, man. So that was actually all because of Elite Pokebox. They were more than happy to help sponsor it, and so
Yeah.
that is all from them, dude. So congratulations, dude. You did awesome today.
Yeah,
And
shout out to your
thanks for
sponsor, dude.
yeah, dude. They're awesome, dude. They're probably some of the best people I've ever worked with. I love them. They're I mean, just the fact that they're willing to give away an entire booster box to a tournament online here, so cool, dude. I mean, just absolutely
100%.
fantastic. So, yeah, man, I'm
Yeah.
glad that we could get that for you, dude. You played like a champion. You deserve it, dude.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, man. And it's good to meet you, by the way, Mike.
Absolutely, dude. It's nice to meet you too, man. That's the love. That's the best part about these tournaments, man. I honestly hadn't talked to. I mean, I've seen Up Smash, I've seen a bunch of you guys around, but I haven't. It's
Yeah, of
always nice.
course.
This community is crazy because you can really link up with people and do some really cool shit. And that's the biggest thing that I took away from this, man. It was just cool to be able to have commentators, all the people that are actually competing, like Kairoshi here, who won that prize, Elite Pokebox coming as a company to give a prize out to you guys. I mean, this is something super cool. And then also on top of it, Jam, who a lot of you may have seen, especially if you were playing, but he was the moderator in the chat, helping with everybody and their situations in Battle Fight. So big shout out to Jam. Honestly, he helped me
big
a
shout out.
ton that a lot of people may not have seen. So huge
The
shout out.
unsung
to that guy.
hero.
Absolutely, dude. Guy was a fantastic hero. So, yeah, man.
Shout out.
So cool, dude. I appreciate all of you. Kairoshi, you have a good one, man. I will DM you here, and we will get you some information. We will get that over to you, dude. But yeah, again,
Sure.
congratulations, man.
I'm assuming it's like address and stuff, right?
What's up? Yeah, it'll just be address and stuff like that. Yeah, but I'll DM you, and we'll gather that. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. All right, Mike. Please make your acquaintance and good night, my friend.
Absolutely, man. You have a great night,
Congratulations.
dude. Congrats, bro.
Thank you. Good night, guys.
Good night.
Night.